wanted to hop on a little bit today to chat about a change that's coming, and that is the change in the shipping rates for certain orders. So starting September 1st, as we know, parties between $200 and $500 will have a 5% shipping rate. If you have any questions about this, please see the news tab of your workstation. There's an article that kind of has a chart that shows what all of the shipping rates are, and has a link to a video that Heidi and Orville created and shared for us so that we could kind of learn some of the rationale behind the change. And I invite you to just go check that out, hear from them if you haven't already, why the change is happening and why it is in the best interest of us as consultants and for the longevity of Scentsy. So what I want to talk about is not really why this is happening. I want to share some ideas for how to share the change and ways that you can still provide great customer service, and maybe even some ways that you can use this change to your advantage. So the hardest thing about it is that it's a change. So change is hard for us humans, and we adapt, but it's that change, right? That's a little like, it's hard for us as consultants. It might be hard for our customers. But it's important to remember that it is a change, and next year we will be sitting here and it will be like so normal to have that 5% shipping fee on party orders between $200 and $500 that we're not even going to think anything of it, right? So I have been a consultant for 11 years. We've gone through several changes with Scentsy, and when we're talking about price increases and changes that have impacted our customers as well as us, we had a couple that stick out to me. One is light bulbs used to be $1 and they're now $2 or 3 for $5. And bars used to be $5 or 6 for $25, and now they're 30 for 6 or 6 for 1, right? $6 for 1. 30 for a 6-pack. Mini warmers used to be $15. They're now $20. So we've seen some price increases, and when that happens, it seems like the people who are the most worried about it or impacted the most by it are actually the consultants. Like, not impacted. I mean, like, we as consultants think, oh my gosh, what are we going to do when our light bulbs go up from $1 to $2? That's doubling, right? And I remember many of us used to give out free light bulbs, and suddenly when they went from $1 to $2, that was harder to give out, right? So now what we do is we sell them 3 for $5. Most people buy 3 for $5. We get more PRV. Our customers are happy because they have light bulb surplus. They have some on hand, and they don't even think anything of paying $5 for 3 light bulbs. So as consultants, we worried about something that wasn't even an issue for our customers. Our customers were just like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, now we pay for light bulbs, right? And sometimes, don't get me wrong, I'll still throw in some light bulbs if customers order a bunch from me. We can still offer little perks like that, but the norm is to pay for light bulbs. And the customers, as we roll with it as consultants, like, light bulbs are $2 or 3 for $5, and customers are like, okay. So as we roll through this change of now there's a shipping expense, and we present it as such, it's a 5% shipping expense. I can bulk order for you. It's going to be a 5% shipping on top of your order. So on a $30 6-pack, it's $1.50. So $31.50 for 6 bars. That covers your shipping. Or you can pay $38 and have it shipped right to your doorstep. Like, we're still offering them a service by bulk ordering in that respect, right? They can order online anytime and have it delivered right to their front door. it's a little bit more, but things cost to ship. Everything costs to ship. And as we order online, we experience that. Even with Amazon Prime, I pay $99 a year to be an Amazon Prime member, but I'm still paying $99 in shipping for a year. Whether or not I use it, and not all my purchases qualify for Prime shipping either. So sometimes I'll find stuff on Amazon, and even though I'm a Prime member, I still have to pay the extra to have that item shipped. So we're used to paying for shipping. People are used to paying for shipping. If you look at any direct sales companies, I pay for shipping on my Pampered Chef orders, even if it's through a party. My 31 orders through a party. I don't think that customers are going to bat in too many eyelashes at this. However, they might, right? They maybe have been used to us being able to offer free shipping. And I don't want to minimize the fact that this is a change and that now we have to explain it to our customers. I do want to encourage that however we share it is going to be influence the way it's received. So if we say, oh, I'm so sorry that you have to pay shipping on your online order, you just really shouldn't have to pay it. And I'm just really sorry that you have to pay shipping. Our customers are going to feel like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have to pay shipping, right? But if we just say we have to add shipping, and so for party orders between 200 and 500, it's 5%. So your addition to your order is going to be this, right? And we're just honest, and we state the facts. Customers are just probably going to be like, okay, yeah, there's shipping. There's always shipping, right? However, if we get to 500, there's still no shipping. So we have a couple options as consultants. If you are a party consultant, we have the option to encourage our customers, or our hostesses, to always go for that $500. Not only do they get a bump in their free product, they go from 10% in free product to 15% in free product, so $75 in free, 3 half-price items, and free shipping for all orders that are shipped, to that, right? Like if they're still direct ships, those still cost extra, as always. Those are reasons to drive that 500 party as a party goal, okay? And there are ways to help our hostesses get it by collecting outside orders ahead of time, by collecting orders after the party, by inviting, 30 guests, so 10 come, all of those kind of things so we can get to 500 and have that be our standard. And once $500 is our standard party, we'll see really happy hostesses because they're getting lots of goodies, and we'll see the benefit of more commissions because their PRV is higher for less effort, right? Because if you're spending 2 hours to do a $200 party or 2 hours to do a $500 party, which one is the better one for our effort, right? The $500. So I think we'll see benefits just like we did with the light bulbs. Now, if you're not a party consultant, and you just collect orders and then you put in bulk orders, what I would encourage you to do would be to set, pick some dates. Like maybe you order every Sunday. If you think you can get $500 together and then your order goes in on Sunday, then your customers know that, right? That would be a lot. So maybe you say, I'm ordering on the 15th and the 30th. And when they get to $500, then everyone will get free shipping. So if someone orders on the 1st, they know it's not going to go in until the 15th because you're collecting to get to that 500 so everyone can get free shipping. They know they're going to have to be waiting, but they're choosing to do that for the benefit of free shipping. Or we can let them know they have the option to put it in right away online and pay $8. Unless it's over $80, then it's 10%. So it's still a benefit to put it with a party because they still get less shipping. If they order $200 online individually, they will still get free shipping. Or if you have a $200 order that you place through your workstation individually, it will be free shipping. So if you want to bulk orders and you want everyone to have free shipping, and that's more important to you than party rewards, you can put those orders in as one individual order, right? But then you have your order form separate so you know who got what. You put it in as one order. If it's over $200, it'll be free shipping, but there won't be party rewards. There won't be the free and half price. So that aspect is kind of a choice that you can make at that point. So let's say you want the free and half price because hello, that's awesome. You don't think you're not getting to 500. What are the choices, right? Like I said, $1.50 on a 6-pack of bars. I think customers are going to be like, oh yeah, totally. That makes sense, and pay it. So what happens if you are charging that 5% and the party does get to 500? I would suggest, so that you don't have to go back and collect money from people afterwards, assume that it's a 5% shipping. If you're at a party, hey guys, we've got 5% shipping on our orders tonight. I can help you calculate that. And then say the party gets to 500 and you've got some credit cards that paid that 5%, some checks that paid the 5%, some cash that paid the 5%. You have a couple options there. Number one, if you can be like, we got to 500, so I'll refund your guys your shipping fee. And then you could give, if they paid with a card, you just don't run it for that amount. If they paid with cash, you give the cash back. If they paid with check, you could put the cash in their order, cash the check and then give them the $1.50 back. If this is, I'm assuming 6-pack of bars, right? But you do the math there and then refund them with a little note that says, hey, guess what? Becky's party got to $500, which means every guest got free shipping. So here's your refund. Your customers are going to feel so like, oh my gosh, that's so exciting and yay for Becky and I love this. This is so great, right? It's going to feel like a gift to get it back versus having to say, hey, we didn't make it to 500. I need $1.50 from you. Or you could do, hey, Becky's party got to 500, so everybody's going to get a free scent circle, and you order a 6-pack of scent circles and just give those out instead of giving the refund, right? Like, that's what I'll do sometimes when somebody pays for shipping, or I'll say like, hey, you know what? You paid for shipping and you didn't need to, so I threw in a car bar or whatever. And that's kind of fun because they still feel like they're getting a gift even though they really paid for it, but it's something that they weren't expecting and it gets them to try new product. So just be conscious of what you're doing there. I would also, what's the word I want to find for this? As consultants who have been around for a while, the tendency might be for us to just continue to offer free shipping and absorb the cost. What that does is our customers don't know the difference, right? And maybe we tell them, hey, there's shipping now, but I'm going to take care of it for you, right? I would suggest doing that so they at least know that you are taking extra care of them. And what can happen with that is, so say on a $200 party, it's $10 total for shipping. You make $50 because you're a certified consultant. So then you make $40 because you've paid that $10 shipping fee. You can do that and keep track of your expense there so that you, it's a business expense. It's a write-off. It's a shipping cost, right? So at the end of the year when you're doing your expenses for taxes, you know that you paid that. That's an option. I think that could get tiring after a while. And if we don't set our customers up now for the change, we risk bigger difficulty and fallout later because it's suddenly not a Scentsy change, it's a Ariel change. Does that make sense? So if I'm offering free shipping, I'm going to continue to offer free shipping on $200 parties. Then suddenly I'm like, gosh, this is costing me a lot of money. All my parties are $250 and they're not getting to $500 and I'm forking out all this money all the time. When I make that shift, it's harder to explain that I'm not able to do it anymore versus company-wide Scentsy made the change for shipping, for a 5% shipping charge, right? And like I said, we'll see what happens, but I would be surprised if our customers feel a lot of frustration with a 5% shipping fee. Have you guys been to the post office lately and mailed stuff? Like if I mail a warmer, it's like $13. Scentsy can mail a warmer for $8. Our customers are still saving $5, right? With that direct ship. That's with an $8. That's not even a party shipping rate. That's a direct ship rate. So Scentsy's not trying to take advantage of us. They're not trying to take advantage of our customers. We know that postage rates go up. How many times? This is why we buy forever stamps, right? Because postage rates go up. Prices of things go up. And when we can convey that to our customers and set that up with, we offer free shipping on these parties between $200 and $500 for as long as we could. It's just getting to be too much of an expense. If we get to $500, we can still get you free shipping and promote that. You know, there's ways, right? And I think people are going to be understanding. But I would suggest just letting customers know there's now shipping rates. I think they're going to handle it. And as far as what we do as consultants and how we handle it, handling it with the most generous interpretation and positive outlook that we can, being honest with our customers, they're going to trust us, and know that they can depend on us, right? And so when we say, yep, it's going to be 5% shipping on this warmer order, they're probably going to be like, okay, that's really good still. I mean, really. So, did I touch on everything I wanted to touch on? How to approach it, options, right? So our options are do it as an individual order, even though it's a party, and get free shipping, but don't get hostess rewards. To me, that doesn't seem like the best, but to you it might. Go for the 500. Again, if we're looking at it as like a $500 party is so hard, is it? Or are we just settling for $200 parties because that's what's easy, right? Can we try a little harder, have our hostesses try a little harder, get a few more orders rolling in, get to that 500, get them more free product, get us more free product if we're the host, and still get everyone free shipping? So go for the 500, and just be honest and say it's 5%. If it gets to 500 and they've already paid the 5%, we can offer refunds. We can offer product refunds, or we could offer a credit refund. Like, hey, this party got to 500 and you paid 5% shipping. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep track of that, and you can take it off your next order or whatever. That to me seems like a little bit more book work. But maybe you're up for that. So that's an option too. And yeah, I think just it'll be fine. And I think that next year when we're sitting here getting ready for September 1st, 2020 with whatever new changes happen, we're gonna look back and think, why did we worry about this little shipping change? Like I said, the same thing happened with the bars and the light bulbs, that we were like, people are never going to pay $2 for a light bulb. And that was a doubling. This is only a 5% change. So, I think we got it. And I'm excited for this fall. I'm really excited for the Harvest collection and the lineup of warmers there. The scents smell fantastic. If you haven't smelled all of the new fall scents yet, you need to, because they're going to be so good. Our customers are going to be so excited about the fragrance flower and the car bar fan and all of that other good stuff that I think that this one negative, well, I'm not even going to say it's negative, but this one change that isn't, whatever, is going to be, it's not going to be a big thing. If we don't make it a big thing, it's not going to be a big thing. So I hope that helps. If you have any more questions about how to handle it or what your thoughts are and what people are going to say, I will tell you that while I sit here on my bouncy ball and say it's not going to be a big deal, I don't know that for sure. And I haven't shared with my customers yet of the change. It just hasn't really come up, and I haven't thought to yet. So I don't know if they're going to take it as good or bad. I think that there's going to be some who take it as like, well, yeah, there should be shipping. This is amazing that you guys have been able to offer no shipping for as long as you have. There's going to be some that are like, oh yeah, like it's okay. It's kind of a bummer, but I get it. And, you know, maybe we'll just go for 500, or I don't mind waiting 3 weeks as long as I can get free shipping. When you bulk your orders together once you get to 500. And then there's going to be some that are grumpy Gus's about it. And I think that in life, that's just how it goes with anything, right? There's people who are like, oh, sweet, a solar calculator that's bendy. And some people who are like, oh, it's okay, I've seen that before. And some who are like, that's the worst calculator ever invented. That was a random example, but I just grabbed it. So, but you know what I mean? There's some people who fall on the line of anything. And we just have to realize that that's not a personal attack. And if we do lose some customers over a 5% shipping fee, then we're going to find more customers who don't mind paying 5%. And again, guys, I just want to reiterate that it's not the only option. There's still a free option. It just requires a little more effort. So if they really don't want to pay shipping, have them get 2 or 3 of their friends to order, and you'll add it to your bulk order, and you'll get to your bulk orders faster. Does that make sense? And then you'll get the free product. And you can do whatever you want with that. You can keep it for yourself, or you can say, hey, everybody who gets 2 referrals for this bulk order, I'll give a scent circle. And then you buy your 6-pack of scent circles and you give those out, right? Because you have that extra free product from bulking orders. So there's options. There's lots of options. If you have any questions about them or need more ideas, please comment and we can start a conversation about it. I bet you that there's other consultants on this page who have ideas of how they're going to handle it and what they can do. So I'm gonna open it up now for that.